Hello, this video will show you how to complete the cause and effect timeline for the French Revolution. You'll find the link for this PowerPoint of the timeline on the bottom of the page. So you just follow that link and it will ask you to open the file, which it should open with PowerPoint. And I'm using PowerPoint 2007, so if you're using anything from 2003 or before, it'll look a little bit different, but the whole idea is the same. This is the cause and effect timeline, and you can see that underneath it are each of the events. I was really easy with you and gave you all the events. I gave you a word bank. The best way, I guess, to do this is to think about the thing that happened last. And I'm not going to give you the answer here. I'm just going to show you an example of how to actually fill in the blocks. But what you would do is look for whatever you think is last, and you would put that in the last block. That's one way to approach this. Or you can look at everything and figure it out, what happened first, and then what that causes. There is a complete answer here. Each of these answers here fits into each of these blocks. And you can see for some of the other ones, it gets a little bit more complicated. And the one at the end, if we just change the size here, is significantly complicated, but you can see that each of these events together will cause this big event, and then that itself plus these other events will cause this event. And you can notice here on the bottom there's a connection between this and this, which means the answer that goes in this block is unique. It has to fit to this block here. The same goes true for the top. This block must specifically go here. There must be a link between the two. And these two, of course, can be interchangeable. There's no connection or anything else. But what you put here and what you put here is important because of the other connections. And you can even notice with this one, we have a backlash where these two things together will cause this in addition to these four. And you can find the answers all down here. Now, the way you manipulate this stuff is fairly easy because we're just doing sort of a cut and paste thing. I've put in each of these blocks a text box with the word answer in it. That way it'll be easy for you to cut and paste the answer into it. So all you would do is look at the text here and highlight it and then right click and copy, or you can try holding down the control key and hitting the letter C, control C, that'll copy it onto your clipboard, and then go to any one of these boxes. Then all you have to do is get into the block, highlight it, and then hit control V to paste the answer. Then maybe you just want to change the size of that box to fit everything in there. This is going to cause a little bit of fooling around. Maybe you have to change the size of the font of that text, but you can just fit that in there. The reason I would copy the text here before pasting it up here is because what if you make a mistake? You want to keep this word bank together. So as you're going here, once again, all you're doing is highlighting the text, using Control C to copy it, going into one of these text boxes, and clicking into it, make sure you get the text inside, not just moving the box, and then hit Control V to paste it in. And then you can straighten it out. Maybe you have to change the box a little bit. You might have to change the font for some of these longer ones, but that's easy enough to do. You could make it a little bit bigger to make it easier to work with, but that's how you would complete the assignment. And then all you would do is save it to your hard drive, and then send it back through the assignment link. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the question on technical issues or the question on assignment thread. Thanks.